What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and I just been having a lot of messages that I want to send out. So here I am. So what I wanted to come on here and just clarify is when I keep saying the mind and the heart are one. So in order to achieve greatness, whatever that means to you, your mind is going to be the drive, but your heart, let me see if I can put this in my own terms. Your mind is the drive, but, okay, so let me put it in a car term. Your mind is like the steering wheel and your heart is the engine. So your mind is going to be the discipline. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset. Heaven is a mindset. Hell is a mindset. You can literally keep going through the same things over and over and over, generation after generation after generation. That's why a lot of us, have issues within our own self that goes on for generations and generations. So it's up to you to change your mindset and become that person that you want to become. And your heart, God judges the heart. I don't believe he judges the mind. He judges the heart. So you can make it as far as you can, as far as you want to with a mindset. You could become a billionaire, with a great mindset. But if your heart is not right, I guarantee you everything is not going to flow. It's not going to flow to you the way if your heart was right. If your heart is pure and your heart is right and you're working every day on your heart, things will come through your heart because your heart is the engine of, your vision. Things will flow. You will become a light. God is the light. So when you become a light, things will flow to you. Opportunities that, that you never would expect it will just fly to you. Because God judges the heart. He doesn't care about, your mindset. He does, but, just like, our old ancestors, like, they didn't have much, they wasn't trying to become a billionaire, but they was just trying to become a better person. And God blessed them with things, they was able to buy a house. They was blessed to be able to buy a house. They was blessed just to live another day, and make it so we were born, so the things that, the reason why your heart and mind is one is just because if you can work on both of those together, you will become literally like a god. You will be like a god, your God mind. You'll be like a god, honestly, to me. Because it's not easy. Changing your mindset is not easy, and purifying your heart is not easy. Jesus was a light. There was no sin in him. He didn't have time for games. He did what he was supposed to do when he came down here. He conquered his mission, and he was the light of the world. His heart was pure, his mindset was on point. And that's what we have to strive to be. We have to strive to be like our God Jesus. And he came down here to show us how that is supposed to look like. And even if you don't believe in the story or not, it's still an example. How to become light, how to become the light, how to let the light shine through you. Because it's just necessary, in order to live a better life. Like I said, you can either keep going through hell, which is like the same thing over and over and over and over again. Or you can, live in heaven, which is receiving blessings, back to back to back to back, just because you're bettering yourself. None of this material stuff matters. The money don't matter. The cars, all that stuff don't matter to God. He is the creator of everything. And all he wants us to do is love. So if you think about it, you know, you can, like I said, your mindset is one thing, but your heart is very important, because you're not going to receive the blessings. You're not going to be able to see the opportunities that you can have sitting right in your lap, only if your heart was pure. You wouldn't have to work 10 times harder to get where you want to in life, only if your heart was pure. You know, and your mindset is important too, but a lot of people, I believe, forget about the heart. Your heart has to be pure. And that's something that takes time, because we've been through so much, you know. So, you know, sometimes you can hold anger. Sometimes it's hard to forgive. Sometimes it's hard to love, because, you know, we've been hurt a lot of times. But every day you change your mindset to think, hey, you know, I'm gonna love myself today. I'm gonna love this person today. I'm gonna forgive this person today. You know, I'm not gonna react like that today. So it works together. Your mindset is the steering wheel, but you also need to work on your heart. Just don't work on, you know, trying to make it in your career. Don't just try to, you know, get all the money you can, or, you know, don't waste your life trying to be like the Joneses and, you know, be like the Joneses, and you're sitting here gossiping about, you know, somebody behind their back all the time, because God judges the heart. He sees everything. Like, when you think that you're gossiping, or you do something wrong, you steal, or you do something like that, God sees. You may not think nobody sees, but he sees. So when you begin to better yourself and you decide, I want to change my heart, God is going to bring that karma around, and he's going to remind you of the things that you have done. It's just a part of the law. It's part of it. It's just a part of how it works. So he's going to bring all them things that you have done around. That's why it's good to change now, because your karma builds up. You know, it might build up for a long time if you just continue to keep doing the same thing over and over again. And that's where the enemy wants you to keep doing. He wants you to keep making the same mistakes. He wants you to, you know, hate that person. He wants you to judge that person. He wants you to be like that, because that is turning your mindset to be like that, and is hardening your heart. It's turning your heart to stone. You know, so force yourself, when you look at somebody and you're kind of jealous of the person, force yourself to say, why am I jealous of that person? You know, when you're angry with somebody, force yourself to think, why am I angry with this person? You know, really correct your actions in your mind to balance your heart. Because once you get over all that, like I said, it's not going to be easy. Once you get over all that and you change your mindset and you soften your heart to purify it, the vision gets clearer and clearer and clearer. And you know the steps. You start to know the steps to take towards that vision, because nothing else matters no more. You know, you're no longer jealous. You're no longer insecure. You're no longer wondering if they don't like you or not. You're no longer, you know, thinking you're not worthy. You're no longer thinking you're not loved. You're no longer thinking like this, because you took the time for your heart, you know. And a lot of people can change their mindset and become, you know, a millionaire or a billionaire, but they're alone because they don't trust. You know, they're alone because they're angry. You know, that's not good either. The mindset has to go with the heart, so you can have it all. That's heaven, you know, heaven. Mind and heart is one. Those are two powerful things that, you know, God blessed us with. And God judges the heart. Because your mindset, yes, is a good thing to change to become, you know, a better person. But you can't become a better person without changing your heart. Loyalty, you know, look at yourself. Are you loyal? Are you trustworthy? You know, are you truthful? Are you honest? Are you genuinely caring? Do you have compassion? Are you forgiving? These are the things, the words that are powerful, that are going to change your heart. And you truly have to want it, because the enemy plays with your mind. They want you to, you know, not be in that type of atmosphere. You got to force it. You got to pray every day. Pray to God, take this jealousy out of me. Pray to God how to love myself so I can show up every day to be myself. You know, so yeah, that is what I came on here today, is to clarify what I mean when I say the mind and the heart are one. You can't work on one without working on the other. And if you do just work on one, it's not going to work. For me, honestly, I think I had a good heart, but I didn't have the mindset, you know, so I was always getting taken advantage of. I didn't have no boundaries. I didn't have, you know, I wasn't thinking I was worthy of certain things. So I had to change my mindset so I can become whole. You know, it's all about being whole. Whole is heaven, because everything works together in one, and you can't work on one and not work on the other. It has to be a balance. Life is about balance. So be in your Bible, pray to God to tell you the steps to take, because God will literally show you the steps to take. Like, it's been a journey, and I'm just loving it because God is so funny. He be having me dying. He is literally my best friend. But anyways, that's a going on topic. But he be having me rolling because he makes everything, he's comforting. He's my comfort. He shows me what's real. He shows me how to act. He shows me what I did wrong. He shows me what I did right. He shows me, you know, I'm the daughter of a king. You're already worthy, just being yourself. So it's just amazing. Like, you know, God is the king. So you have to go to him in order for him to teach you how to be great. And like I said, greatness is a lot of things for people. So whatever that means for you, it starts with yourself. Then you bring it out into the world, and that will transpire into whatever you create. So when you're great at being yourself, being the whole person that you can be, with God's help and guidance and love, whatever you start to create, it's going to transpire into what you truly are. And it's going to be effortless. So I am going to get out of here because I'm about to cook dinner and get started with some stuff. So have a good day. Happy Tuesday, and be safe. Be in your Bible, and don't forget to talk to God. Bye.